Hello everybody, this is Ross Burkholder. I'm just giving you an update on how we're going to be doing things moving forward. You probably have a lot of questions. I wanted to answer some of those today. So today we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing in English 370 and English 375 moving forward as we transition here to doing some online classes. First of all, I want to say we got this, we can do it. Things will be a little bit different. There'll be some changes going on, but that we can absolutely do this and still have a nice, successful class. So we'll work through this together. I'll talk about a few different ways that the course is going to change. We're going to try and keep it as largely the same as we can moving forward. Changing as little possible, but obviously still making it online accessible in its entirety. So as far as class goes, this is about what it's going to look like. I'll be doing lecture online, especially for 370, where we have a lot of PowerPoint presentations. This will work pretty seamlessly, I would imagine, where I can talk you through the slides just like I would in class. Of course, without seeing your lovely faces and hearing your questions, things won't be quite as great, but we'll make things work and we'll figure the rest out as we go. So we'll be doing lectures like this for 375, where I normally draw a lot of trees. We'll have to figure something out. We'll have to get a little creative on how I actually show you the trees I want you to see. But nonetheless, this is the format we'll be looking at. This is especially true for next week as we kind of patch, fix, figure things out. It'll be a learning process, and things may be in flux after that. I'll be looking at over the next week, thinking about adding in some sort of live conferencing, probably via Zoom. So look forward to more information on that. That's just to reclaim a piece of the class that we'd be missing, which is that sort of face-to-face interaction. We'll figure that out. But for now, this is what your classes are going to be looking like. I'll be doing these videos. I'll upload these videos both to Moodle as video files, and I'm also looking to put them on YouTube so that you can watch them a little bit easier at your convenience without having to download them. You can stream them on your phone or whatever else you like. We'll see how that goes. See, it'll push my technology savviness a little bit, but I'm confident. For homework, the good news here is that nothing really changes. I've been doing all my assignments, posting them all on Moodle with due dates, etc. Nothing will change there. I'll continue to use Moodle for assignments, and you'll keep turning them in on Moodle. This will mean that since I'm not actually going to be in my office, that no more paper copies will be accepted. If you get an assignment, tree drawing or something else in IPA that you'd rather be doing by hand, that's totally fine, but it's on you to figure out how to get that turned in on Moodle. I would suggest just taking a picture of it with your phone and plugging that into like a Word document or something. Homework, nothing changes. Good news there. As far as office hours go, I'll still be doing office hours, but I obviously won't be here in my lovely office. Instead, I'll be just setting up a Zoom link that you can follow that will just live forever in a little announcements tab. You can click on that link during my appointed office hours, and I'll just happen to be there hanging out, and you can come chat with me. And we'll make that work. A special note to be said is that until we do get some sort of Zoom live conferencing set up for the class at a routine time, office hours will be a great way to get some interaction with me. Those questions that you would have asked during class, you can now ask me via Zoom during these office hours. So I really do encourage you to use these office hours even more so than you've already been doing. If you haven't come to my office hours yet, you're missing out. They're awesome, and they're going to be even better in an online form. Lastly, I just want to close with 4 thoughts on where we move from here. The first one I already mentioned is that we can totally do this. We have some positivity, right? Like, you guys are totally capable of this. I'm capable of this. You are capable of this, even if I can't speak. And we'll make it work. Going with that, though, to make this work, we might need a little extra helping of grace for one another. It's going to be a bit weird. We can definitely do it, but things are going to be a bit different and a bit awkward until we figure this out. And maybe even after we figure this out. We'll see how it goes. I've never done this before. This is my first time making a video. And chances are you've never done this before, having to do online classes, which is a challenge in its own right. So we're all in this boat together. We're figuring it out. Things might be a little rough. We'll keep the lines of communication open, and we'll make it happen. Point number 3, things will be a little bit different. So if I had a bunch of time to put together an online course, I wouldn't be doing these tacky videos for you right now. Probably I would have something a little bit more slick and polished. But that's not what we have, right? We're starting classes again on Monday. This is a patch fix. We're trying to make our not online course online. So there will be some things that are a little bit awkward, that have a little less oomph than they might have in our in-person classes, and we'll just have to roll with that. That's not to say that you shouldn't expect a good product and that you shouldn't expect to get a full learning experience. You absolutely should expect these things, but as far as the technology piece goes, bear with me a little bit. And lastly, it's going to be really important that we keep channels of communication open. Send me emails, post on Moodle, give me feedback, let me know what's working for you, what's not, what you feel like you're missing out on, if you're falling behind. It's going to be just one step, probably several steps harder for you to communicate back to me. So we're both going to have to try a little bit harder to keep those lines of communication open. That's really going to be one of the key aspects of making this a successful class. So let's be positive. Let's be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves as well. Know that things are going to be a little bit weird, point number 3, and let's keep talking about it. We're going to rock this. If you have any questions for now, feel free to email me as always. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have, especially in a time of particular weirdness that we find ourselves in right now. I'll catch you guys all later, and have a good day.